Good morning, everybody. UK time, 10:30 a.m. roughly there or thereabouts. Stock market opens in roughly 3 hours' time. I think it's 4 hours' time, should I say. Yesterday, we entered into a average position or a weighted average position on GVH and HTOO. Now, in today, there was a small spike on these stocks for profit taking for the day traders. However, we're going for a sort of swing longer term trades on these stocks. So I'm just going to quickly show you HTOO, Fusion Fuel Green PLC, using Trading View. So we're on the daily time frame at the moment, and what you can see on the screen, let me just, okay. So what you can see on the screen at the moment is at the base you've got the RSI. The faster moving indicator on the RSI is a 5-day period, has dramatically inclined, which also pulled with it the lagging 20 period or the 20-day moving average, which has started to curve up. Now, if the 20-day period crosses above the 30 mark on the RSI, and also the MACD, as you can clearly see just above there with exactly the same settings, the 5-day periods and a 20-day period are also showing signs of bullish momentum, then we're in an area of consolidation. We're in a price area of high volume, as you can see from the volume nodes on the right hand side, from around about $6.70 up to around $11. You can clearly see that the volume is very high in this area of price. Now, we've marked on the chart an orange and a red anchored volume weighted average price from the last highest swing high. Okay, so the orange one should be on there. That's not on there. So the orange one is on and the red one is on. What we've researched and what we're hopefully finding that today we regain the bullish momentum, and we have a bullish closing candle above the current price, which the current price close was as low as $6.40, with the high being roughly around $13. So we want the bullish candle to open and close above for the continuation. And it's exactly the same on GVH as well, exactly the same sort of setup. You'll see it quite clearly in a moment or two. Now, we do have an average price on this stock, a weighted average price, which realistically it could have been so much better. And me being a bit naive, I was rushed on the day because I had a lot going on. I ended up being too happy trigger, and my position on this is not great. It's not what I'd like it to be. It could have been so much better if I'd concentrated, and unfortunately this is what happens when you are getting into a weighted average price where you are not concentrating, you are not settled. It does happen. So basically, if it doesn't go according to plan today on HTOO and GVH, I will cut 50% as a loss, and I will let the remaining 50% regain back the bullish momentum and ride. Excuse me. We're still in with WLGS. I think we've got a current average price of around 5 cents at the moment. This would realistically go up to around the 13 to 16 cents mark. Where was it? It's so 13-16 cents, which is a 259% gain on that stock. GVH. Okay. So here's GVH. Now GVH is a lot more bullish than HTOO, and on this stock we've got a much better average weighted average price. Again, you can clearly see the anchored volume line in red, and this is sort of where we aim to take our profits. What I would like to hope today is, with the MACD showing bullish signs, with the RSI slightly lagging behind, still in the 30 below 30 area, but beginning to curve upwards, showing buying momentum, what we would hope is that the price will retrace back up today, close above roughly around a $13, potentially even maybe test the $16, come back down, retest sort of maybe the 20 period, and then come straight back up again to sort of the anchored volume weighted average price. But it's got a hell of a lot of room, to move after the stock split quite recently. Doesn't always go that way. It might just go up towards $13 and then just sit here and consolidate for the next couple of months, at which point obviously we'll be well out of the stock and we won't take an interest in the stock unless it breaks above the anchored volume weighted average price or comes back towards $6, and then we'll obviously enter in for the swing trade. I hope it's been informative, guys.